Welcome back to Radical Music Reviews. I'm Jeff. You all probably know me. If I have a subscriber that doesn't know me, hey, great. Hope you learned something. So welcome back. So we're moving our way through the Bees, and today's band is a great band, a fun band, a band that was headed by one of the most talented, beautiful, sexy singers of all time. I think that she was actually the sexiest. Before there was Madonna, and after there was Janis Joplin, there was Blondie. Now Blondie, when I was a little kid, I liked her music because Blondie's music is fun, and they're really a mix of rock and punk and disco, a little disco, things like Rapture and The Tide is High. But the thing I like about Blondie is that Debbie Harry, the singer, of course, incorporated not only a lot of styles in the music of Blondie, but she incorporated a lot of styles in her own right, in her fashion. She was a bit of a fashionista. They could go from punk, where she's wearing jeans and t-shirt, to something more disco, where she's wearing heels and a dress. Now, what does that have to do with music? Not a lot, but in the mid to late 70s, music slowly started to change, and by the 80s, it just started to go into a bit of a slide because, videos took off, and if you weren't good looking and you didn't have great videos, then you didn't amount to much, which is unfortunate because it killed a lot of bands. But Blondie was a band that was a band of substance, a band of great technique. They were a good band in and of themselves. The music that they played, they were great musicians. And of course, it didn't hurt to have such a beautiful, wonderful singer as Debbie Harry. A couple albums I have of Blondie's. This would probably be the premier Blondie album to pick up, would be Parallel Lines. This is from 1978. And of course, Blondie started in 76, I believe, with her self-titled debut album, which is a great album too. Had some great tracks on it. A great track called Rip Her to Shreds. It's a hardcore song. I really like it. Check it out. But Parallel Lines, 1978. I mean, listen to the songs that are on here. Hanging on the Telephone, One Way or Another. Pretty Baby is a great song. Heart of Glass, everybody knows Heart of Glass. And Sunday Girl. What a lot of people might not know is that Heart of Glass was actually supposed to be a reggae song. And they had a reggae beat and a reggae sing to it. And the producer thought, I don't think that works well as a reggae song. And so they actually changed it to a disco song because 78 disco was all about it. And I think that was a wise choice because even for today, it still stands up very well. Hanging on the Telephone, another great song. The song that's not on here is Call Me. And Call Me was a song that Blondie did for the movie American Gigolo with Richard Gere, which, a bit of trivia for you, was the first movie to have frontal male nudity with Richard Gere. Interesting. Okay, so Parallel Lines. The other one I have is Auto American, which is it's a bit of a darker record, a little more electric, a little more grounded. But of course, it has The Tide is High and Rapture, two great songs. The Tide is High is probably her most famous one, but Rapture is an interesting song because it was one of the first rap songs. Blondie actually rapped, not rapping in the sense that we know now, but a string of words together to make rap. And it didn't really make much sense what she was singing, but it was interesting. So I really respect Blondie. I love her music. I think it's very rewarding to actually listen to a full Blondie album because, yes, we hear a lot of the songs on the radio, but that's one thing about LPs. It's very hard to fast forward and rewind. So you listen to the whole record, and there's a lot of gems that she has other than what you hear on the radio. Blondie, highly recommended. And just as a side note, she came out in, I think it was probably 2000, with a new album with the same band, and had a big hit with Maria. Maria is a fantastic song. And Blondie now is doing a lot of jazz. She's a jazz vocalist, and a fantastic one at that. Check out her new stuff. So thanks for watching. Cheers.